All right, welcome back. Got a little bit of time before I have to head into the office. So, woke up, wanted to keep rolling on this attempt two. Um, so let's just rock and roll in. It is turn six. Turn seven, they will have a three-turn automatic counterattack. Hopefully, they're not going to have one now. We do not have an event. Our CO gets two. He is veteran. He is all the way up to three. I am just really struggling with. Now, when last we spoke, I talked about maybe wanting to get these cards to limit the counterattack to this top row. Still kind of like that idea. So I think I'm going to work towards that. He is undercover, can't take orders. CO is here, undercover. I honestly don't believe any of them. You know what I can do? Artillery is linked to the third. Where is the third? Third platoon's up here. Here's what I'm going to do. Well, the first thing he's going to do, he's going to convert this, or actually, he's going to tell this fire team, because fire teams can move. A fire team can move to an adjacent card, but only or friendly occupied, no volume of fire yet. I'm going to tell this fire team to move up here. One. No, I'm not going to do that. He's moving here. One. Activate the first sergeant. Two. He can't get to there. Oh, he couldn't get to the third platoon anyway, so he is going to move this guy up here. So it was one, two. Oops. Exposed, exposed, exposed. Activated. So he moved him, moved, activated. And that is it. Yep. All three. So the first sergeant is the only one activated. He gets a whopping two. He is a veteran, so he has three. Should have gone this way and activated. He's going to drop back here. Move this guy up to. When this exposed marker went away, he started firing here before. So that happened when we did the cleanup. So we had one, two, three. I'm going to actually leave him out. He's using three. He's going to save one. First platoon. Oh, geez. Somebody popped in with a work question, so I got myself sidetracked. So the first sergeant did his job. So now we're on to the first platoon. And now, I don't remember. Yeah, that was my CO. That was the first sergeant. So the first platoon gets two. First platoon is not undercover. First platoon is line, not under any fire. So he gets two. So he is up to four. That's the second platoon. He can't do anything with that guy. Tell you what he's going to do. He is going to move under this foxhole over here. 1, ceasefire. 2, 3, 4. Doesn't need this smoke because he's got smoke. He's exposed though. And he is exposed. So we took care of getting the ceasefire as well as the unit moved up. All right. The thing is, we're going to be heavily engaged, which is nice. Got here, here, and here. All right, that was the first platoon. Second platoon gets 1. Second platoon is physically where? Undercover and a line, right? So he gets 1, undercover 2. So way back there. I am going to move out from under this cover. And he's going to tell this unit to move up here. Those are my 2. Third platoon, 2, undercover, not under fire. So he has 3. Gotta tell you, he's taking a chance. He's going to tell this unit to move here. He's going to attempt to infiltrate. He is line. 1, 2. He failed. I'm not overly worried because he's paralyzed, although he could come back around. Actually, the first thing he's going to do is tell this unit. No, he's going to have him move. He's going to come out of cover. And he's going to do a ceasefire. He is going to drop his smoke. And the reason he's dropping his smoke is it's also visible here, which causes this guy to also stop firing. So those were 3. Now we do have fire here with automatic. We no longer have a crossfire from this guy. So he used all 3. HMG. Ooh, my God, he gets 3. Now he is undercover but green. 2-1 HMG should have a lot. No, he's only got 2. I'm going to move this guy up here. That's 1. Tell you what he's going to do. He's going to move onto this card. 2. Then he's going to tell this guy to look for more cover. 1, 2. So he found cover, and then he's going to move under it. So that was 4 total. Not exposed. Cover. So these guys are undercover. This guy is undercover. Oops, no, not these guys. Yes, these guys. I just forgot to take him with me. So we've got an HMG and this guy are undercover and exposed this turn. So he got 3, moved up to 6. Then he moved a unit, moved himself, seek cover, and moved. So he spent 4. He's down to 2. So the XO has 1. XO is going to slide over here. He wants to be where he can talk to this mortar FO. So he spent them all. Wow. All right. 1 general initiative. I think I'm going to have this guy look for cover. 1, 2. He did not succeed. That's it. All right. Their turn. They do not get an HQ event. That is joyous. All right. These two are... Actually, the litter team will do something. So I got to look at this card. Got a paralyzed unit on this card. He's going to move away. Paralyzed unit on this card, or a pinned unit on this card, and then that is it. Right now, that's all I have. Nope, and I got this guy. But we're back into a defensive mode, so I don't think he's going to do anything. But we are going to have a counterattack next turn. So they have 4. So the third one. 1, 2, 3. So we've got pinned, undercover on the same card. It's a 1 through a 5. That is a 3. Pinned, undercover on the same card. That is an attempt to rally, and it did not succeed. So this guy just hangs there, and he's going to get captured. Number 1, so up at the top. Now, I don't think he does anything. He is... Oh, I think he just disappears, maybe? Oops, he's over here. No, he's in our... We have line of sight. He can see my unit here. That's how he got placed there. So he is not under fire, no line of sight, not on the same card. He is not he has a line of sight. He doesn't have a valid target. Not under fire. He just does nothing. He's just sitting there. He's watching me. But at his long range, he can only fire to here. All right. Three. Third one. So it's this unit here. So he is paralyzed. I think he just does nothing. He's not pinned. 2 or more units. Not a fire team, not a leader, not a spotter, not a litter team. However, he is not pinned, and he's under volume of fire. He is going to retreat. I do see the short there. So number 1. So this unit, right? Oops, I did that guy. I didn't even need to draw. I'm going to just put that away. So here, the paralyzed unit will do nothing. The litter team with a casualty will draw a 1 through a 3. A 1, he does nothing. Litter team with a casualty and line of sight, no action. So he did nothing as well. All right. That is it. Yep, that is their turn. So, capture segment. We do capture. Actually, this is really interesting. This guy's got to leave, right? He's got to go with this guy. Let me read this real quickly. Capture. Capture paralyzed alone on a card with unpinned infantry units with the I am pinned. So, these are not captured yet. Interesting. That's actually, I think that's good for me. Here, we're going to capture these guys before they can go away, which is interesting because wow, captures before retreat, right? Yep. And unfortunately, that means this guy has to go off with him. I lost my weapons team. Oh, there's a lesson learned. Gave up this position because of that. Now I can get it back next turn, but this is going to be counterattack instead of whatever it was. Ah, bummer. I needed 2 steps up there. I don't think I could have gotten 2 steps there, by the way. This runner should not be sitting here. All right. Nothing else is captured. Now retreat, he's no volumes of fire. So nothing happens during the retreat phase either. There is no AT combat. There is no fire mission update. We have 1 potential contact, which is over here. We have got only 1 card. Yeah, paralyzed team on that card. He would not have done anything. He wasn't pinned, so he was paralyzed. The unfortunate thing is we do have a unit here, but I believe we only have this guy cannot do automatic. Well, it can't get automatic fire there. Oh, you know what? I think doesn't this card move to here? Or does he keep firing? He probably keeps firing there. Oh no, he quit firing. So the minute my guy left, this guy is going to open fire. Okay, that's actually good. Because this does not exist. That went away with my automatic fire. Now this guy is firing through here to here. So the interesting thing then is, okay, so let's walk through this then. Because that during the capture phase, these went away. When these went away, I opened fire. When I opened fire, the retreat segments now, we now are retreating unpinned, paralyzed, under a volume of fire, and unpinned. Both of these guys, he grabs the casualty. They're both unpinned. They both drop off the back. So I am pretty convinced we just went from opening fire. I think that move is, I think that's accurate. I think I opened fire up here, but they do leave because of the retreat phase. And in so leaving, they left me once again with only 1 card. Meaning, I am in contact, not heavily engaged, because I don't have 2 or more occupied cards under a volume of fire. I am pretty damn confident that is correct. So, in this potential contact, the whole point of that was I'm drawing 7 cards for this one, when I thought I was going to be drawing 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have contact. A. 3. Package 2. Package 2 is squads, 1 to 3 squads. By the way, I did verify. I will show you real quickly. There is a really awesome chart right here. Drawing and placing enemy packages, basic principles, select options and packages randomly. IG 1 to 3 units. Very clear. I knew it would be, but still asked on Board Game Geek. And so this is a PCA marker. So out of 3, we are drawing 2 squads. So we have 2 squads. They are not spotted. They are going to be in foxholes. 2 squads. On a 1 to 4 out of 10, we get a leader. 10, that's an 8, so no leader. Max line of sight, if only 1 squad, place it point blank, potentially. So their max line of sight range, so that's long range. So let's see where they can be. First one, 1 through 7, a 4. It's going to be left front. So here, long range, he is up. He is going to be out there. PDF. Unspotted. Small arms. Fire. Now it can only be left or front or right. So we're not going to do left front. It's going to be a 1, 2, or 3 is front. 4, 5 is going to be. So that's 3. Because I'm only drawing 5. I'm not drawing the left front option. So it's going to be front. It's going to be front anyway. So that is definitely in this village. It's in the village, in a foxhole. Make sure that there's not a special rule. If enemy package, consult the table above. I'm going to draw because he might be in a better. Nope, 5. It's a 1 basic cover. He's going to stay in his foxhole. So unspotted. Now we have a crossfire. By the way, this guy was exposed. Don't forget that. This unit was too, but it doesn't matter. He walked away with prisoners. So that's the potential contact there. Want to get this one so these 3 cards don't get risked. Want to limit up here, but I think I have time. Pinned recovery. Nobody. They're not spotted, so that doesn't matter. This guy is, this guy is spotted, but nobody can fire at him. If I get a very long range here, I can, which I plan to do next turn. I'm going to get assuming this goes, that was unpinned, yeah. All right. So we are in combat effects. So we only have 2. Nothing's happening here. We are going to have to go look at ammo. So here we have -2. They are firing through the green, so it's +3, -3, +2. So +5 -3 is a +2. That is a miss. All right, so nothing here. Thank you, smoke. I cannot see out of there, by the way. Here, they're not firing at me. I'm firing all pinned at them. So I've got +4. Oh, actually, you know what? He was unpinned because he's no longer under a volume of fire. I believe. He's firing here, but he's not under a volume of fire. So, right, that's how that reads. They are not under a volume of fire marker. He is not. So, this is automatic. And he is, so it's basically +1, which is a miss. So he is no longer pinned either, meaning he will grab a casualty and run away, but I will capture him first. So I think I'm going to capture that guy. All right, let's look at ammo. I only had one place using ammo, and it's right here. It's this 2.2 HMG. He's down to 1. Ooh. I need to get over there and tell him to quit firing. So the first sergeant maybe will do that. No, this HMG here can do it. All right, well, let's continue. That took about 26 minutes I'm looking at. So we have time to do one more. I have time before my workday starts. So let's get rolling. So let's clean up. We are on turn 7. Now a reminder, automatic counterattack. That's a special mission rule. But before then, we're going to get some stuff ready. So we have no HQ event. We get 2. I wanted those flip-flops. So 3. I'm going to activate the first sergeant since he's sitting right there. That's 1. I'm going to get him up to an assault team. 2. Is that what I'm going to do? 2-1 HMG. Which one's the better? 2-1. Yep, he's got more. 2. Yeah, I am not going to get him to it. So I have 1. I'm going to tell him to move here. 2. I'll activate the 3rd. I do have a direct line of sight to the 2nd, but I don't think the 2nd's what I want. I want the 3rd, and I want to get a unit there. So I'm going to do the 3rd. And I used them all. 3rd gets 4. Well, he is going to tell this unit to move under that foxhole. That's 1. He is going to tell this unit to upgrade to an assault team. That's 2. He is going to tell the artillery FO to move under this. This is under a volume of fire. He's going to try to infiltrate. That's my volume of fire from here. Oh, I remember why he's a fire team. Keep forgetting the prisoner. So, but I'm still under a volume of fire because it's just a card under a volume of fire. So he's drawing 2. 1, 2. So he did not. He's exposed and under the foxhole. 3. So he's used 3. And I'll save 1. The first sergeant gets 4. He is a veteran, so he has 5 he's getting. So he's up to 6. He is going to move over here. That's 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Move him up here. So he's there. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 1 left. First platoon gets 1. He is over here. All he gets to is 1. And he's going to spend it to tell this unit to move up here. Taking a chance, but if we get a tank, I want a unit up there. Second platoon gets 1. Second platoon is not under cover. He's going to move here. That's his 1. HMG gets 2. So he's got 4 because he is undercover, maybe? He is undercover. So he gets 4. He's green, so he loses 1. He is going to tell this guy to move under this foxhole as well. That was 1. And then he's going to do a second one and move himself. Over here. That's 2. And I think that's it. I was thinking of moving the machine gun there, but it's going to be exposed and not under cover. Feels really risky. So those are his 2 moves. So the only thing left is the XO gets 1. Gotta find the XO. XO is here. Taking a real chance on that card. Don't think I want to take another chance. I think he's just going to save his 1. All right. We get 2 general initiative. Do I want that guy to look for cover? I don't think well, but the smoke. I'm going to have him look for cover. 1, 2, 2, 3. So he found cover. So he is exposed and under cover. And then what else? Why don't I have this guy look for cover? One, 2. So he's exposed and undercover. Now the exposed may be really bad. Exposed and undercover. Oh, you know what? He's going to damn disappear. I'm not doing that. I hate to undo something that, but I need to get another unit up here. Sadly. So those 2 cover cards are actually going to be for an infiltrate action, so I'm going to successfully infiltrate. I did not know that wasn't paying attention. And I am going to infiltrate this guy up here. Because I need 2 units on here when that goes away. Because we're going to capture that. And I'm having units just run away for... All right. The enemy HQ, it is an automatic counterattack. So immediately put a PCA on all U.S. occupied cards that are either adjacent to a card with an unrevealed PC marker, adjacent to a card not occupied now. I've got every card occupied. That was very intentional because of reading that. So that doesn't apply. We have nothing on the top row where there's a U.S. unit. So adjacent to a card with an unrevealed PC marker. Well, that sucks. Because that now means all 3 of these, and I did not pay attention to that. So, may have hurt myself. There, basically all of these. That sucks. So these 3 were unexpected, or these 2 were unexpected because of this marker not being revealed yet. Blech. All right. Continuing. Enemy activity. He's going to do something this turn. Enemy activity. They're going to move is what they're going to do. I think. Enemy activity. He might leave the card. And I think that's it. So that's 4 of them. Number 1, all the way up here. It's a counterattack. So it is now an assault. On the same card, nope. A and G, nope. All of the situations drawn a 1 through a 4. That is a 1. He does nothing. No action. So that guy just still sits there. How amusing. All right, we got 3 left. Number 2. 1, 2. So it's here. He's unspotted. So he is the same thing. All other situations, 1 through 4. That is a 3. Infiltrate towards the closest card. Now, card with the closest, the 1, 2. That is a 1. So he's going to attempt to infiltrate here. 1, 2. He does successfully infiltrate there. So he is moving here. Now he's still unspotted. That goes away. Crossfire disappears. They're both now under fire from that guy, but I think he's going to end up doing something too, most likely. Well, 25% chance. So number 1, we're actually going to check that guy. So he's also a 1 through a 4. That is a 2. Says infiltrate towards the closest. He cannot infiltrate, so it says so. The card says, if not possible to infiltrate, play as advance straight ahead. So advance straight ahead is it's basically moving towards our staging area, meaning he is going to go here. He's exposed, but I can't see him, and I'm not going to see him. I need to make sure I put down the counterattack now that I... Oops. Why are we on turn... This is turn 7. We did turn... did I hit twice? Weird. It's only turn 7. We did turn 6, and then now this is turn 7. I don't know what I did. I must have hit cleanup twice. So he is moved. Unspotted, still unspotted. He's still firing, though. So the last one is this litter team. Now, he is a litter team in the same area, cover out of cover, as a casualty. It's interesting because I've always played casualties are not under a card. It says cover out of cover. That leads you to believe you should, but I'm just going to play it because they would have all been under there. So a 3, that is a 2. Litter team. Fall back with the casualty. So this guy is going to take the casualty. And he's going to fall back. And when he falls back, that's a 0. By the way, this guy is still firing. And I don't, yes, I did do his ammo. He takes a casualty. He's going to fall back to here, exposed. When he does, we're going to follow him. So small arms from this guy. We've also got small arms from here for that guy. No, he's firing on his own card. They have not changed up to there because they think they're still firing on their card. I think that's correct. All right. That is all of their units. Capture segment. Well, we don't capture here now. Or here like I thought I was going to. Interestingly, it says retreat an unpinned litter team plus a casualty, 1 card. He's not pinned. He moved back. I think he just falls off the map. Because it says to move him. I don't capture anybody. Oh, actually, I do capture these. Take that back. Those prisoners come off. Those are the casualties come off. I think that's it. There is no AT, no fire mission update, potential contact. So we are doing this. We have got. This was gone. That we drew for up the here. Oh, wait a minute. No, he is an A. Take that back. This is part of the counterattack. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A's. And we are volume of fire with a card with units on it. That's here. We have 2, and we have 2 or more cards. I think it's heavily engaged. Even though I can't spot it, we have a card with a volume of fire. I'm not under volume of fire, but we have a volume of fire. Volume of fire, card with units on it. So I'm going with heavily engaged. So we got 7 cards. Number 6. So we go along. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's number 6. So 3. 1, 2, 3. So we do have contact at that spot. Now the interesting thing is, I think there's a real limit. Let's just draw on. I'm just going to draw and see what we got. Number 2. Number 2 is the squad max line of sight range. So they can't fire at me. That's not a possible. They cannot be placed anywhere that they can fire because they can't fire through these guys. So that's not possible. keep drawing until I get something. Number 8. That is package 3. That's a strong point. I think this can work. The HMG can work. The squads can not work. But I think that they just don't fire. Because the HMG can, I believe. Because the HMG is going to have overhead fire. It's an HMG and a squad, along with a squad. They're in foxholes. They're unspotted. There are no cards available, otherwise max. I think I'm doing this correct, and he's got 6 ammo. According to HMG, it's 6 ammo on attempt 1 and 2. Actually, you know one thing I needed to... Yeah, veteran on this attempt. All right. Well, let's draw for that unit. So 1 through a 7. 3. Front. So if it's here, it can't be front. Where can he go? Can he go anywhere? No, I don't think actually he can. Now that I look at this. Nope, this is not a valid draw either. Because none of these cards allow. All right. So that's a bummer. I say it's a bummer. I mean, it's just bumbling through trying to figure this out. Let's look and see what's possible. So 3 is... Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be looking at the counterattack, first of all. So the first one was... I drew a 2. That's incoming. Aha. That is definitely... Well, nope. Can't get a spotter. Spotter, max line of sight. No area... Oh, yeah. He could be here. Yep. He can be here. So that is what it is going to be. So we're going to draw now. This was it right here. I drew the 2. 1 or a 2. Yep. That's that. All right. Then we're drawing to see if it's 1 through 4 out of 10. That is, so it's mortar. So it's going to be a -3 here. All right. -3. And there's only one place he can go, but he can see through this card. So mortar spotter in a foxhole. Unspotted. That makes sense. And this, oh, wait a minute, over here. And they've got their mortar target on this card. And mortar teams have 4 ammo on attempts 1 through 2. Let's see, no, package 1 spotters, 2 fire missions. So he's got 1 left. 1 mortar fire mission left because he used the first one right here successfully. So he might hit me with 1 more. All right, well, this is taking longer than I expected. All right, now we have 6 A's left, right? Yeah. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So 6A, so number 2. So that is right here. So we are heavily engaged. So drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. That is another contact. Wow. Number 10, number 9. This is the counterattack, so that's a 10. Package 10 is a tank. We got another tank with 4 tank ammo. Another TU. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put that one. All right. Tank. Max line of sight. He is spotted. He is going to place a PDF. So 1 through 7. 6. That is right front if it's possible. It is possible. He is very long, so I am going to draw just to see what's up here. That's open, so he cannot be here. Can be here, however. Max line of sight. He is here. He is spotted. We are going to open fire as well. Here. And here. I believe this will go away, interestingly, because he is now firing. No, that's overhead fire. He's firing overhead to this embankment. So it seems like a better counterattack this time. So he's using heavy weapons. We'll get his ammo afterwards. But those two have opened fire. But they're going from above. Doesn't matter if I'm firing. He is firing from down below up to this. He's heavy weapons, so he can do overhead fire. So this does not get eliminated. All right. I think there's 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, this is taking a while. With these 3s, I didn't expect that. So the third one. 1, 2, 3. So right there. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. All right. 4 left. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's there. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. 3 left, right? Yep, 3 left. Number 2. Here. 1, 2. So we do have contact there. Number 9. That is another tank. Yep. Got us another tank. 4 ammo. Whew. Another tank. Where is it? It's up here. So he can be placed pretty much anywhere. So 7, that's a 3. Front. So he actually is going to be further away. Oh, it's another open field, so. Oh, wow, and he's on a hill. Oh my God, he's on a huge hill. 2. He's in a village on top of a hill. So basically it's a +3. +1 for the hill, +2. Is that right? No. Yeah, that's just a +1 on that hill. So it's a +2 here. He's here. He is spotted. Bummer. That's my artillery FO. He's firing from up above. So we do a volume of fire here of heavy. Whew, these tanks. This got bad. This is a better counterattack. So we have 1, 2 left. Number 1. 1, 2, 2, 3. Nothing. The last one is here. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. All right. Yep. All right. PC, so that's potential contact. Pinned recovery. I doubt we have much being recovered. We do not. I am going to go through and do a little bit of ammo calculation while I'm thinking about it. This guy he's firing, so he's down to 3. He's firing, so he's down to 3. Now my guys firing include, so he's exposed, so regardless of what he's exposed, he's not firing. 2 HMG is firing all the way up there, and it's overhead fire. So 2 HMG might be out of ammo. Yep. 2 HMG can no longer do that. I don't remember. Does he fall back to here with his small arms fire? I don't remember if he does or he doesn't. I'm going to assume he should. They were firing here. They're going to keep firing, which is just awful. I'm going to put my guy under a little bit of pressure. I think that's it for my guys using ammo. So now we are simply at resolution. We have small arms fire. They're firing at us. So they're both under this attack. So this is +3, +5. He's a +5. He is a +4 because he's got the exposed in the cover. So there's first. +5 is a miss. +4 is a miss. So nothing happens on that card. This one is heavy weapons. So it is +2 because it's coming from, well, yeah, it's coming through this green. So +2, +3, -3. So that's a 0, and that's a -2. We'll do the 0 first. That is a hit. So he is an assault team. So he basically turns into an assault team and a fire team. Both pinned. Pinned and pinned. This guy is, get these guys down here. He is a -2. So he's also hit. Line, so he's paralyzed. So this unit is pretty much, I lost my 157. Which is a bummer. That was going to be one of my anti-tanks. I don't know if it's going to matter. The tanks may just sit out there and fire at me. However, I don't know how that's going to work. And I burned up. Lesson learned. I think I needed to not burn up that ammo. All right, here. We're firing at nobody. They got -3. They are coming from here. So this is all coming through, I think. Does the hill provide? Well, it's a 0 anyway. So -3, -5. They're -4, -4, -3. Eesh. -4. Hit. Paralyzed. So I think I have lost. Well, that is a 2-1 HMG. He is line. So, yep, paralyzed. But I think they were all paralyzed. This one's my artillery FO. I would really love it if the cards would be generous. -4, that is a hit, which I expected. Line casualty. That is less generous than I was hoping for. Did not pay to move him forward. Wow. And then we said this guy is a -3. Hit. He is green. So he's a fire team. So he's already a fire team. So he's just going to stay a fire team. A pinned fire team. Wow. Nothing here. This guy's taking small arms from my own guy. So it's basically -1. He's hit. He gets paralyzed. Oh no. That's even worse. Paralyzed and a casualty. Ay, ay, ay. I think I did that right. I would really appreciate commentary if I did not, but I am pretty sure because they switched, they just dropped back to what they're capable of, which unfortunately was here. I should have ceased fire. That would have been the smart thing. And I had the HMG there. And he had a command. That's just beyond moronic. Wait a second. Strike that. That is not what happened. He went to 0. He drops back. He was firing up here still with automatic fire because the ammo happened afterwards. I blew that. We're going to drop him to no ammo, but he doesn't drop back to here until then. Yep. That unit. He's fine. He's exposed, but he's fine. Hopefully that makes sense. This out of ammo happens after this phase. So his lost ammo was up here. That's why. Otherwise, I would have known and done that with this unit. I blew that. So this guy was actually, he did not take fire. So let's undo, because I am not going to allow. So those two cards were the draw for fire and then the hit result, because that's what's going to apply here now. We have -3 +2. So this guy is a -1. He's a -3. So we'll do the -1 first. A hit. Paralyzed. So my third platoon becomes paralyzed. Not thrilled. Need to get him back in the game. That is a +2 -5, so a -3. Hit. What is it? That's an assault team, so he becomes a litter team because he is line. Could have been worse. But the fact that I blew this, and neither of these cards were supposed to get anything, so I missed something there. And I believe that that is it. This guy is now out of ammo. I did all the ammo. We will clean up. He still has a valid target. They all still have valid targets. So with that, I think we are on to turn 8. And we will pick this up another day. Thanks for watching.